My son isn't my husband's. It's his brother's. This is the lie I live every day. My name is Amanda. It happened 5 years ago. Every time they are together, I am terrified he will notice. I look at my family. We are in the kitchen. It is a Sunday morning. The sun comes through the window. It is warm. It is bright. My husband, David, is making coffee. He smells like soap and coffee. He is singing a song. He is happy. My son, Leo, is sitting at the table. He is eating toast. He likes toast with a lot of butter. He is 5 years old. He has messy hair. He has a loud laugh. He looks happy too. Then there is me. I am sitting with them. I am smiling. But inside, I am not smiling. Inside, I am shaking. My heart beats fast. It goes boom, boom, boom. Why? Because today, Mark is coming to visit. Mark is David's brother. Mark is Leo's real father. Nobody knows this. Only me. David does not know. Mark does not know. My parents do not know. It is my secret. It is a heavy stone in my pocket. I carry it every day. I want to tell you my story. I want to tell you how this happened. Maybe you will judge me. That is okay. I judge myself too. But maybe you will understand. Life is not always simple. Love is not always simple. People make mistakes. I made a big mistake. Let me take you back. Let's go back 6 years. I was 24 years old. David and I were married for 2 years. We were young. We thought love was easy. But marriage is work. Marriage is hard. David worked a lot. He was tired. He was stressed. I was lonely. I worked in a shop. I came home, and the house was empty. When David came home, he just wanted to sleep. We stopped talking. We stopped laughing. One day, we had a big fight. It was about money. It was a stupid fight. But we were angry. We shouted. We said bad words. David packed a bag. I need space, he said. I am going to my mother's house. He slammed the door. He left me. I was alone in our apartment. It was quiet. It was raining outside. I felt cold. I felt like my life was over. I cried on the sofa. I cried for hours. My eyes were red. My head hurt. Then the doorbell rang. I thought it was David. I ran to the door. I wanted to say sorry. I wanted him to hug me. But it was not David. It was Mark. Mark is David's older brother. He is very different from David. David is serious. Mark is funny. David is quiet. Mark talks a lot. Mark has blue eyes. David has brown eyes. I heard you guys fought, Mark said. David called me. He is very angry. I came to check on you. Mark was kind. He came inside. He made tea for me. He sat on the sofa. He listened to me. I told him everything. I told him I was lonely. I told him I was sad. It will be okay, Mark said. David loves you. He is just stubborn. Mark stayed for a long time. We drank tea. We talked about old times. We laughed a little. He made me feel better. He made me feel special. It was late. The rain was heavy. Mark said I should go. But he did not go. We stood up. He hugged me. It was a friendly hug. But then it changed. I was sad. I was weak. I needed comfort. It happened. I do not want to describe it. But it happened. We made a mistake. The next morning, I woke up. I felt sick. I felt terrible. Mark was gone. I sat on my bed. I looked at the wall. What did I do? I asked myself. I love David. Why did I do this? I called Mark. We must forget this, I said. Please, never tell David. Mark agreed. It was a mistake, he said. I am sorry, Amanda. We will never speak of it. 2 days later, David came home. He looked sad. He missed me. I am sorry, Amanda, he said. I love you. Let's try again. I cried. I hugged him. I was so happy he was back. I wanted to be a good wife. I wanted to forget the night with Mark. I buried the secret deep inside my heart. Everything was good for a few weeks. We were happy. We cooked dinner together. We went for walks. We acted like a new couple. Then I missed my period. I bought a test from the pharmacy. I went to the bathroom. My hands were shaking. I waited for 2 minutes. 2 red lines. I was pregnant. At first, I smiled. A baby. David and I wanted a baby. This was good news. But then the fear came. It was like cold water. Wait, when was the date? I counted the days. I looked at the calendar. It was possible the baby was David's. It was also possible the baby was Mark's. I did not know. There was no way to know. I sat on the floor. I felt dizzy. What should I do? Should I tell David? If I tell David, he will leave me. He will hate me. He will hate his brother. It will destroy the family. It will break his heart. I looked at myself in the mirror. You have to be strong, I said. You have to hope. Please, God, let it be David's baby. That night, I told David, I am pregnant. David's face lit up. He smiled a big smile. He picked me up. He spun me around. I am going to be a father, he shouted. We are going to have a family. He was so happy. His happiness made me want to cry. I felt like a liar, but I smiled. Yes, I said, we are going to have a family. The 9 months of pregnancy were hard. Not because I was sick. I was healthy, but my mind was sick with worry. Every day I prayed. Please let the baby look like David. Please let him have brown eyes. Please let him have dark hair. David rubbed my belly. He talked to the baby. Hello, little one. I am your daddy. Every time he said, Daddy, my heart hurt. Mark came to visit sometimes. He acted normal. He congratulated us. Uncle Mark, he joked. I will be the best uncle. He did not know my worry. He thought the baby was David's. He did not count the days. Men do not count days like women do. Finally, the day came. I went to the hospital. The pain was strong, but the fear was stronger. David held my hand. Push, Amanda. You can do it, he said. He was crying tears of joy. The baby was born. It was a boy. The nurse cleaned him. She wrapped him in a blanket. She gave him to me. I looked at his face. I looked for the truth. He had little fingers. He had a little nose. He had dark hair like David. I let out a breath. Oh, thank God, I thought. He has dark hair. David kissed my forehead. He is beautiful, Amanda. He looks like me. Yes, I said. He looks like you. We named him Leo. For the first year, everything was fine. Leo was a happy baby. He slept well. He ate well. David was a wonderful father. He changed diapers. He sang lullabies. He walked with Leo in the park. I started to relax. I thought, the secret is safe. The mistake is in the past. But then Leo's eyes changed. All babies are born with blue or gray eyes. Then they change color. David has dark brown eyes. I have green eyes. Leo's eyes turned blue. Bright, clear blue. Just like Mark's eyes. When Leo was 2 years old, his hair became lighter. It was not dark brown anymore. It was light brown. Mark has light brown hair. I started to panic again. I watched David. Did he notice? Wow, David said one day at breakfast. Look at Leo's eyes. They are so blue. Where did he get blue eyes? I froze. I dropped my spoon. I don't know, I said. My voice was small. Maybe from my grandmother. She had blue eyes. David shrugged. Genetics are funny, he said. He is a handsome boy, just like his dad. He meant himself. He did not suspect anything. He trusted me completely. His trust was painful. It felt like a knife. Now Leo is 5. Every year, he looks more like Mark. He has the same smile. When he laughs, he tilts his head back. Mark does the exact same thing. Every time we have a family dinner, I am terrified. This brings us to today, Sunday. David is happy. Mark is coming at 1:00 p.m., he says. We will grill burgers in the garden. Leo can play football with his uncle. That sounds nice, I say. I force a smile. I go to the bathroom. I wash my face. I look in the mirror. Calm down, Amanda, I tell myself. Nobody knows. Nobody sees what you see. But do they? Sometimes I think my mother-in-law knows. She is a smart woman. She looks at Leo. Then she looks at Mark. She has a strange look on her face. She never says anything. But I feel her eyes on me. The doorbell rings. It is Mark. Hey, open the door. Mark shouts cheerfully. Leo runs to the door. Uncle Mark, Uncle Mark. David opens the door. Mark walks in. He is wearing a blue shirt. He looks happy. He hugs David. Then he picks up Leo. Hey, little man. You are getting heavy, Mark says. He holds Leo. I look at them. They have the same face. It is so obvious to me. The shape of the nose, the chin, the eyes. I feel sick. I want to run away. I want to hide. Hi, Amanda, Mark says to me. He smiles. It is a normal smile. He has forgotten our night. To him, it was just a moment. To me, it is my whole life. Hi, Mark, I say. Welcome. We go to the garden. David starts the fire for the burgers. Mark and Leo play with a ball on the grass. I sit on a chair and watch them. "Kick it to me," Mark yells. Leo kicks the ball. He misses. He laughs. He tilts his head back. Mark laughs too. He tilts his head back. It is like looking at a mirror. David walks over to me. He hands me a drink. "Look at them," he says. "They get along so well. Mark is a great uncle." "Yes," I say, "he is." "I am glad," David says. He sits next to me. He takes my hand. "I am glad we have this family. Remember when we almost broke up? 6 years ago." My heart stops. "Yes," I say, "I remember." "I am so glad we fixed it," David says. "If we didn't fix it, we wouldn't have Leo. He is the best thing in my life." Tears come to my eyes. David is so good. He loves Leo so much. If I tell the truth, I destroy this. If I tell the truth, David loses his son. Leo loses his father. Mark loses his brother. I cannot do it. I cannot tell the truth. But living with the lie is so hard. Suddenly, Leo falls down. He scrapes his knee. He starts to cry. "Daddy," he screams. He does not call for Mark. He calls for David. "Daddy, help." David jumps up immediately. He runs to Leo. He picks him up. "It's okay, buddy. I am here." "Daddy is here," David says. He wipes Leo's tears. He checks the knee. "You are brave. You are strong." Leo hugs David tightly. He buries his face in David's neck. He calms down. Mark stands there. He watches. He looks a little awkward. He is just the uncle. He does not know how to comfort the boy like David does. I watch this scene, and suddenly, I understand something important. Biology is one thing. DNA is one thing. But love is something else. David was there when Leo was born. David woke up at 3:00 a.m. to feed him. David taught him to walk. David taught him to speak. David kisses his hurts. David reads him stories. David is his father. Mark is just the biology. Mark provided the seed, but David provided the life. I look at Mark. He is checking his phone. He loves Leo, but he loves him like a nephew. He does not have the bond that David has. I look at David. He is carrying Leo back to the chair. He is whispering funny jokes to make Leo laugh. Leo is giggling now. The tears are gone. I realize that my secret is terrible. Yes, it is a lie. But telling the truth would be a bigger crime. It would take away a father from a son. It would take away a son from a father. Who does the truth help? It helps nobody. It only causes pain. I take a deep breath. The shaking in my hands stops. The heavy stone in my pocket feels a little lighter. It is not that the guilt is gone. The guilt will always be there. When I see Mark's blue eyes in my son's face, I will always feel a little sting of pain. I will always remember my mistake. But I make a choice today. I choose silence. I choose to protect my family. I stand up and walk to them. "Is he okay?" I ask. "He is a soldier," David says proudly. Just a little scratch. Leo smiles at me. Daddy fixed it, he says. Yes, I say. Daddy fixes everything. I touch David's arm. Thank you, I say, for being a great dad. David looks at me. He sees the tears in my eyes. He thinks I am just emotional about Leo's fall. He does not know the real reason. I love you guys, he says. We love you too, I say. We eat the burgers. We laugh. The sun goes down. The sky turns orange and pink. Mark says goodbye. See you next week, he says. He gets in his car and leaves. The house is quiet again. Leo is asleep in his room. David and I are washing the dishes. I look at David. He is humming a song again. He is at peace. I am not at peace, not fully. I will never be fully at peace. That is my punishment. That is the price I pay for my mistake. I must carry the burden of the truth alone. But when I look at Leo sleeping in his bed, I know I am doing the right thing. He is happy. He is loved. He has a father who adores him. Some people say, the truth will set you free. I do not agree. Sometimes the truth destroys. Sometimes silence is the only way to hold things together. So I will continue. I will wake up tomorrow. I will make toast. I will smile. My name is Amanda. My son is not my husband's. He is his brother's. But my husband is his father. And that is the only truth that matters to my son. If you are listening to this, and you have a secret, I know how you feel. You are scared. You feel alone. But listen to me. You are strong. You can carry it. Think about love. Who loves who? That is the most important thing. Don't let one mistake ruin a lifetime of love. It is okay to be scared. It is okay to be imperfect. I am imperfect, but I am a mother. And I will do anything to protect my child's happiness, even if it means living a lie every single day. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you never have to make a choice like mine. But if you do, choose love. Always choose love. Good night. Now, I want to tell you a little more about the daily things. Because living with a secret is not just about the big moments. It is about the small moments. It is about the photographs. We have many photos on the wall. There is a photo of our wedding. David and I look so young. Then there are photos of Leo. Last week, my mother came to visit. She was looking at the photos. You know, she said, adjusting her glasses. Leo does not look like you, Amanda. I know, I said. I was chopping carrots in the kitchen. I tried to sound normal. He looks like the men in the family. Yes, she said. But he doesn't look like David when David was young. I remember David. He had such a round face. Leo has a sharp face. My knife slipped. I almost cut my finger. Well, I said, kids change. He looks like. Who does he look like? She asked herself. She was thinking. I held my breath. Please, Mom, stop looking. Stop thinking. He looks a bit like David's brother, she said finally. Like Mark. My heart stopped beating for a second. Really, I said. I don't see it. I lied. I see it every day. Yes, she said. It is the chin and the eyes, definitely the eyes. Then she turned away from the wall. Anyway, when is dinner ready? She forgot about it in 1 minute. But I did not forget. I could not eat dinner that night. My stomach was in knots. This is my life. It is moments of panic, then moments of relief. Sometimes I have nightmares. In my dream, we are all at a party. Everyone is happy. Then David stands up. He holds a microphone. I know he screams in the dream. I know he is not my son. Then he points at me. You are a liar. Everyone looks at me. Leo cries. Mark turns his back on me. I wake up sweating. I wake up crying. I look over at David. He is sleeping beside me. He is snoring softly. He is safe. He doesn't know. I touch his face gently. I am sorry, I whisper in the dark. I am so sorry. Living this way changes you. It makes you appreciate the present moment. When David hugs Leo, I watch them closely. I memorize the picture. I treasure it, because I am always afraid it will be the last time. I am extra kind to David. I cook his favorite meals. I rub his back when he is tired. I try to be the best wife in the world. I try to make up for my guilt with kindness. I think David notices that I am very attentive. You are so good to me, Amanda, he says. I am a lucky man. When he says he is lucky, I feel a sharp pain. He is not lucky. He is deceived. But he is happy. Is it better to be unhappy with the truth or happy with a lie? I have thought about this for 5 years. I have debated it in my head 1,000 times. If I tell him, he will have his pride. He will know the truth. But he will be miserable. He will lose his family. He will be alone. If I don't tell him, he is happy. He feels loved. He has a son he adores. So I protect his happiness. I sacrifice my conscience for his joy. Sometimes I look at Leo. He is getting so big. He asks questions now. Mommy, why are my eyes blue? He asked yesterday. You have green eyes. Daddy has brown eyes. He is learning about colors in school. He is smart. I knelt down. I looked into his beautiful, stolen eyes. You are special, Leo, I said. You got your blue eyes from the angels. He giggled. Angels don't have eyes, he said. Maybe it is from Uncle Mark, he asked innocently. Uncle Mark has blue eyes. A 5-year-old boy noticed it. Maybe, I said. My throat was dry. Families share things, like noses and eyes. I like Uncle Mark, Leo said. He is funny. Yes, I said, he is. But I like Daddy more, Leo said. Daddy is the strongest. I hugged him. Yes, Daddy is the strongest. I want to tell you something else. About Mark. Does Mark suspect? Sometimes I catch him looking at Leo. He looks at him with a strange expression. It is not just an uncle look. It is a curious look. One time last year, Mark and I were alone in the kitchen for a minute. David was in the garden. Mark looked at me. He looked serious. He is a great kid, Amanda, Mark said. Yes, he is, I replied. He reminds me of myself at that age, Mark said. His voice was low. I froze. I looked at him. Did he know? Did he guess? Does he? I asked. I tried to sound casual. Yeah, the energy. The blue eyes, Mark said. There was silence. The air was thick. We were lucky, Mark said finally. That David is such a good dad. Yes, I said, we are lucky. He didn't ask. He didn't say, is he mine? Maybe he doesn't want to know. Maybe he is scared of the answer too. If he knows, he has to do something. He has to tell his brother. He has to break the family. Maybe Mark is keeping the secret too. Maybe we are both protecting David. We never talk about it. We never talk about that night. It is a ghost in the room, but we pretend it is not there. It is strange. A secret connects people. Mark and I have a connection. It is not a romantic connection. I do not love Mark. I love David. But Mark and I are partners in this crime. We share the weight. I hope that one day the fear will go away. I hope that when Leo is 20 or 30, it won't matter anymore. By then, David will have been his father for decades. Biology will be just a small detail. The history of their love will be the real story. But for now, I take it one day at a time. I wake up, I make coffee, I kiss my husband, I hug my son. I look at the calendar. Another day safe, another day of family. If you are in a situation like this, do not panic. Panic makes you do stupid things. Panic makes you confess when you shouldn't. Take a deep breath. Look at the people you love. Ask yourself, what is best for them? Not what is best for me. If I told the truth, I would feel lighter. I would not have to carry the secret. But David would be crushed. So I carry the heavy load. That is my job as a mother and a wife. To carry the heavy things so they don't have to. I am not a hero. I am a liar. But I am a liar who loves her family more than anything in the world. And maybe, just maybe, that is enough. Thank you for listening. This is my story. It is the only place I can tell the truth. Now I must go. I hear David calling me. I hear Leo laughing. I am going back to my life. My beautiful, complicated, secret life. Goodbye, and good luck with your own secrets. Be brave. You can do this.